And one time in a food nutrition class, I asked the class, where does your food come from? And when they answered the grocery store, it broke my heart. I'm Rhonda Obenhaus. I'm the catering director for Panhandle Restaurant Group and Joe's Catering. I'm originally from Crest, Texas. We have to educate these kids on actually what the farmer does, how hard they work, and the stresses that go on with that just to put food on a table.
My day consists of trying to get everybody kind of heading in one direction, dealing with irrigation. We're trying to plant cotton now. There's just always something to do. It's like, you know, from 6:30 in the morning to 9 o'clock at night. It's pretty long hours. I'm Steve Foster. I was born and raised in Plainview. Grew up on a family farm towards Claytonville. Been in the farm and ranching business all my life. I was raised into it. I enjoy it, but it gets kind of taxing sometimes. You're tired. You're just mentally wore out some days.
I was raised on a farm about 60 miles south of here. My dad raised corn, wheat, a little bit of cotton, milo, and just grew up most days spending summers working with him, learning every side of the farm management, from planting the crops in the ground until harvest season.
Cotton has become our main crop over the last 10, 15 years. Our water table is starting to deplete in Ogallala, so cotton takes a little less water than some other crops. So it's been more profitable, just a better crop for us to grow. We grow quite a bit of wheat. A lot of it's dryland wheat, which this year has been extremely dry. The last rain we had, significant rain, was in last October. So we've been basically 6 months with maybe an inch and a half of rain. This past winter, no snow, no rain, no nothing. In the wheat pasture we normally graze cattle on, it didn't last near as long. I call it living in the West Texas desert. The dirt blows. Here lately we've had a lot of wind. I walked out in some soil this morning. We had a little shower last night, maybe 7/10. I dug down about this far and it was dry dirt below it. So it's kind of depressing when you plant a crop expecting it to grow and flourish, but there's no moisture to grow it on.
So we would make a trip maybe once a week to the grocery store, and the majority of the things that we would buy would be your staples, such as flour and seasonings, because we had fresh beef in the freezer and we had fresh vegetables on the shelf that my family had actually provided. So that was just my way of knowing life. And until I got older and in school, and you have lunchrooms, and you're like, not everybody eats the way that I do. And it became a passion of mine to be able to share that and provide those experiences with people at that table.
My grandparents was here a long, long time ago. They had a general store. There was 9 kids. They had to have something to keep everything going. They operated a post office. It took all the kids to make it work. And nowadays it's gotten to where you have to farm such big acreages to make the economics work. It's a little tougher than it was, 67 years ago.
My husband Roger and I raised our 4 children on a farm also in Crest. He was my high school sweetheart. We married young, and we went right into farming with both of our families. And as my children were getting older and the farm economy was pretty much tanking, we knew we had to do something different. And so I went to college and got my degree from Texas Tech in Family and Consumer Science, wanting to teach. One of my first job offers was here in Amarillo at Caprock High School, and that's what would move our family from Crest off of the farm to Amarillo.
I used to wake up every morning really wanting to get out, get to going. The smell of fresh plowed ground, a new calf being born. They're just so fuzzy, and that used to just want to get me going. But anymore, the struggles of the day-to-day operations is hard, but I like watching things grow. In the summer when the corn's tall, the cotton's green, you drive by and the coolness of the air coming from the irrigation systems, it's just refreshing. It's just something I like. I've been my own boss forever. My whole family's done this. It's me, it's what we do. It's history.